didn't get it. I didn't get it. We didn't get it. We're not getting it. Look at this. One flag to your left, to your right. To your right. Hey guys, to the right, to the right. Big close, guys, together. Ball to your left, ball. This way, guys. Jane, turn to your left, and smile. Right next to her, Jane. And Jane to the right. One more stop. Julie, straight ahead. Miss Andrews right in front of you. You make me so happy every time I see you. To the right, Julie, to the right. Julie, to your left, ma'am. I will.
Publicist.
There's a hand on there. Julie, this way. Look to the right, Julie.
Poppins was the first film, and that Walt Disney gave me my first big chance, and I learned so much on that film. It was a wonderful film to learn the craft of movie making on, because there were so many special effects, so much waiting around, so many complicated things to do because it was animated as well. And so it was a wonderful learning film to start my career with. Well, then that was just such a stroke of good fortune. I've been the most lucky lady because happening to be in the right place at the right time and having the wonderful directors and people that I've worked with and just learning my craft and learning what it's all about. I never expected it to be like that, so I had no idea it was going to be this vast or this detailed. You should see the brochure tonight. It's wonderful. I've never had one quite white bread, sweet lady, and all, etc. I know very well what you're talking about. Yes.
About, the image and how it's.
Well, you have to remember that I am an actress and I do what's required for the movies, and I also am my own being at home, and there, I don't think everybody knows everything about anybody, do they?
Yes, I mean, it's so fun to come back here actually with no pressure at all because, I'm being honored alongside Julie Andrews. It's her night. I'm so excited.
Well, it's very amazing when you meet people who are a part of the reason that you're a storyteller, like those kind of, films from your childhood that make you interested in stories and movies. And I have to say, she's obviously such an icon and talent, but to grow up watching Sound of Music and now to introduce my kids to that movie and have them fall in love with her and then to meet her in person tonight, I just feel excited and honored and a little fangirly about.
We adored her. She was great. She taught us songs. She, it was funny. We just loved being around her.
And one more time on your right. Right down here, please. You sit right here, straight ahead. Okay.
She was a natural mentor. She would make you sit. She would sit, Annie Hathaway said, "Come here, darling, sit right here and watch the replays." And she would guide her. She would mentor her how to use the camera and remind her that you have to know what's going on behind the camera because these folks are working on your behalf. And that was beautiful because she did it so easily and so graciously. But I think about Julie is that she enhances our community just by being herself, which is civil and gracious. And that's Julie Andrews, plus the fact that she's had a career after. There are second acts, so F. Scott Fitzgerald was wrong. She's had a second act with her voiceover and the books that she co-writes with her daughter.
I just hope I gave a little pleasure. That's the only legacy I would be happy about. That's what it's all about, is the giving. And I just hope that that they had a good time.
On your right side, Miss Andrews. On your right side. We're not getting it. Miss Andrews, hold on, we're not getting it.